What's up, everybody? Blood Moon Bobby here. It's been a while since I've done a full-length unboxing video, but here I am unboxing the Virtual Boy accessory for the Nintendo Switch 2, as well as the OG Nintendo Switch. I, for whatever reason, have always had a fascination with the original Virtual Boy, which, in case you don't know, the Virtual Boy, it was the semi-portable 3D console that Nintendo released back in 1995, and it only displayed games in red and black. I'm not going to get into the whole history of the console just because a lot of other YouTubers before me have come before and told the extensive history of who Nintendo bought the patent from and, why it was made. I will talk about some of the basics in this video. In case you're wondering why the system only displayed games in red and black, basically to keep the cost of manufacturing down, from what I understand, and the reason why Nintendo released the system the way they did, the original one, was basically in order to fend off competition while the Nintendo 64 was in development. So for years, I've really wanted to get a legit Virtual Boy from the 90s, but they're pretty expensive to come by, and also I heard they have maintenance issues. And even if you did try to fix a original Virtual Boy, those are really tough to fix. I mean, my sister and I have worked on things like laptops and even our OG Nintendo Switch in the past, but I feel like the Virtual Boy will be something that's a little too far out of our reach. So anyway, I decided to buy this instead, the Virtual Boy headset accessory that works for both the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. As of the making of this video, the only place you can get this headset accessory is from Nintendo's online store. If you're looking for a more affordable version of the accessory, because you will need something like this in order to play Virtual Boy games on your regular Switch or Switch 2, Nintendo is selling a cardboard accessory that you can buy. Technically speaking, you can kind of play Virtual Boy games on your Switch or Switch 2 if you don't have either accessory, but the problem is Nintendo is pretty adamant that you get either accessory, because if you go into the app they made for the Virtual Boy games on Switch Online, you're going to see this kind of weird double vision kind of thing. And also, the Virtual Boy games don't work in TV mode, so unfortunately my sister and I can't do streams of these games for now, so you will need either of those accessories. But I got the headset accessory just because it really does look like the original system. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and open this. I've actually had this for a few days, but I really wanted to do a unboxing video. Yeah, so we are gonna open it up here. Be super careful. Just take the box out, and then here is the headset itself, which we will come back to in a second here. We have here, this is the stand that you need, because the way the Virtual Boy, when it was released, they didn't make like a head strap for this thing, so you basically had to put it on the stand here, which some people say it looks like a tripod, but it's a two-legged stand. And before we get to assembling the Virtual Boy accessory, I just wanted to point out that it does also come with regulatory information, as well as this attachment bracket if you have a original Switch. The one that's included with the Virtual Boy accessory out of the box is the one for the Nintendo Switch 2. So the way this works is you're actually going to open the headset here. So it opens like this. And now, before you put your original Switch or Switch 2 in, you got to make sure you're using the Virtual Boy app they released on Switch Online. So it's very important, make sure you have that app turned on before you get going. So put your console in, put the, make sure the accessory is put back on here. And now we're going to get the stand here, so I will unfold that and make sure I do this correctly here. Yeah, there we go. So and I will actually adjust the Virtual Boy so that it's facing my eyes here. Okay, so here I am playing the Virtual Boy headset accessory. I gotta be honest, I can't really, I wish there was a way to adjust the stand to, like, you know, to adjust the height, but I'm guessing Nintendo did that because they wanted to make this faithful, to make this look more like the original Virtual Boy. The best I can do is I can tilt the system in this direction, but yeah, this is about as good as I could make it here. Not exactly the most comfortable position, but here I am playing Wario Land, and yeah, the 3D effect is pretty convincing. It kind of sort of reminds me of playing on the 3DS, except everything is red and black, so probably not going to be the best for my eyesight. This is that game where you could actually jump into the background, collect some coins. I'm not exactly sure how long I want to play this. When I did play the system earlier, I was kind of surprised. It wasn't... I heard about this YouTuber who, when he played the Virtual Boy for the first time, he immediately had this effect of, you know, no, I don't like it, it hurts my eyes. Luckily for me, I could play for a few minutes, but I noticed that when I take my head out of the headset, as I die there, if I take my head out of the headset, it's not exactly like eye pain, but I kind of get this feeling of, you know, ooh, I'm not sure if I want to play that for like 30 minutes or something like that. I could probably play one stage at a time of Wario Land, but once I finish each stage, I'm going to have to take a break. I actually had my sister Penny come in here earlier and play the Virtual Boy, and she was actually able to, I think she got through a couple of stages before she took her head out, and it's interesting because she tends to be more susceptible to motion sickness than I am, but, and I died. Yeah, but, I'm actually able to play Virtual Boy games longer than I expected, and Nintendo did say that later this year, at the time I'm making this video, they will be issuing a software update where you can change the color of the Virtual Boy games. So instead of red and black, if you take the red eyepieces out, you can play with things like, I think, like a black and white or black and green, basically to make it a more comfortable experience. If you're looking for a more comfortable experience, you're probably going to want to go with the cardboard accessory. But yeah, I would say that this is still an interesting experience, and I'm glad that Nintendo released this accessory. Alright guys, this has been my look at the Virtual Boy headset accessory for the OG Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2. Do you personally have it? Are you planning on purchasing one? Or would you rather get the cardboard accessory instead? Or would you rather protect your eyesight? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell to get notified when I release my latest videos. Follow me at Blood Moon Bobby on your favorite social media platforms. Thanks for watching.